Hey, we are live.
Yeah, we are officially live, guys. This is very on the fly. This is straight live from Rockcastle Pro-Am. So bear with us through, this. We're at the AP Customs booth right now.
Right there, bro. All right, we got Aaron here. How's it going?
Good. How are you, sir?
Good. Wanted to stop by and talk to you a few things about the products you got. You got anything new, interesting that you want to link us up with? Tell us some stuff about what you got out on the table, what you're doing here for Rockcastle.
Yeah, we have a lot of new stuff. Let's start with the AP side. So we've come out with several different variations of our shell carriers. We've come out with our dummy rounds that you can practice with in your house and not worry about blowing your drywall out. This is our QL12. We also have our QL8C now. So guys going for more real estate on the belt. Along with the Rhino line, or with the AP line, we have our new Rhino Series bolt carrier group, so we're introducing at the Pro-Am. It's a low mass. With the key comes in at 6.1 ounces. Like all of our other bolt carriers, it's custom machined out of 8620 hardened tool steel, 9310 on the bolt. We do all the machining in-house in St. Louis, Missouri. So quality product there for somebody wanting to make their rifle shoot a little bit better. Along with all the AP stuff, we're introducing our Rhino arms. We guarantee half MOA on all of our rifles. Billet uppers and lowers. Same bolt carrier group as our Rhino Series bolt carrier group, same trigger. Once again, everything's machined in-house in St. Louis, Missouri. Unconditional lifetime guarantee.
Very nice product. You said that low mass was released today, debuted at Rockcastle, correct?
You say the low mass was released today, debuted at Rockcastle?
Yes, it was.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Retail price point of $300. Right around three. So.
Very nice. Also, if you guys have any live questions that we can get to AP right here live on the scene, send them into the Q&A section in the bottom left-hand corner, or you can shoot over to the Shooter's Mindset on Facebook page, and you can send your questions there. We'll try to get it. You want to get those questions in fast, as you see, they're going to move on to the next booth. So if there's any questions for AP, you want to get them in as fast as you can here.
Here's Jeremy Maddox, Director of Operations for AP Customs. Jeremy's done a lot for AP Customs. Hang out with him at SHOT Show. So what do you think, Jeremy? How's Rockcastle going?
So far, so good. It looks like everybody's having a great time. Did you guys get some footage of the guns that we're putting on the AM table?
No, tell me about that.
Yeah, come on over here. So here are the guns that we're putting on the prize table for the AM side. We've got a bronze Cerakoted 308, carbon fiber octagonal handguard, AP muzzle brake, AP trigger, AP bolt carrier group, and a PRS stock. And we have a Sniper Gray Cerakoted 300 blackout, AP low mass carrier, trigger group, and octagonal PMOC carbon fiber handguard, and PR stock.
Very nice. So both of those are going on the AM table this year?
On the AM table.
Very nice. So all the AMs, we know the AM's a random draw, but
Yep.
you finish last, you can win
That's right,
one
you
of
go
those.
home with a really cool gun, and then we've still got plenty of hand guards and shell caddies and all of our other cool stuff on the pro side too.
Very nice. All right, guys, I appreciate it. We'll
Thanks,
move
Brad.
on and talk some more people.
Thanks,
Aaron.
guys.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, Brad.
Hey guys! Hi guys!
What's up, Lisa?
Can't hear you. Yeah, we can't see anything going on. So we need to meet out front of the building to go see Mr. Larry Weeks, Brownell's marketing director, who has been the sponsor of this match for the last 4 years. So follow us through the crowd.
And that's the very own Kelly Samsel, live from Rockcastle. This is awesome.
Lisa Marie, Kelly Samsel. Now things are starting to get exciting.
There's TJ. Kelly owes me an ice bucket challenge.
Kelly, you're getting called out.
I know, we with Kurt Gruber. You should have. He's supposed to be meeting you for there? Stop.
He's trying to get an upskirt. Oh.
No, you're on live TV.
Oh. It's not live.
Well, it's sort of live.
Oh, okay.
Ken Anderson with Nordic Components. He's one of the show sponsors tonight. Are you a sponsor of the match, Ken?
Yes, ma'am.
You're live. Talk to the audience.
All right.
Tell them, how long have you been shooting 3-gun?
Like 4 years, 5 years.
What does Nordic Components do for the 3-gun industry? Tell us about that.
Everything. We supply most of the shooters use our shotgun extensions. Probably 80% or more, I would say. The audience is great. We also make hand guards, 1022 stock kits, and sell a lot of other products made by AP Customs, Hyperfire, JP Enterprises, and many others. So we supply a lot of things to the 3-gun community. Okay, now the interviewer walked away. Now what do we do?
Be a monkey.
Hey, it's not going to work this time. I'm not falling for that this time.
Come on, we
The interviewer can't walk away.
I was letting you impromptu.
Usually when I impromptu, I make an ass of myself. So
Well, tonight, Ken has given us a Nordic extension tube, a 7 or 9 shot Nordic extension tube for one of our lucky listeners.
Whatever they want, from a +1 to a +9.
Whatever you want. You heard it from the man. From a +1 to a +9 extension tube for your shotgun.
Write that down.
Very nice. Thanks to Ken on that.
Make sure you enter the giveaway.
Yay.
Write that down, Anthony. That's Nordic Components. I can't find my pen.
I got it in a PM.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
right now behind you.
Oh,
Is that Jesse?
Jesse Tischhauser also owes me an ice bucket.
This the Pro-Am? I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and more importantly, Jesus Christ. Talk about the match, dude. Get it in there. Is there a host to this show?
You are the host. Wait, didn't we agree
Where's
that?
Anthony?
I'm here, just kind of you can't see me.
Anthony's here. He's talking.
Where is he?
He's on the screen.
Oh, okay. He's on there. Okay, this is like the live feed of the match?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are really missing out. I actually, who do we all see today? Lou Ferrigno's here.
Yes.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Jenna Jameson.
Jesse Ventura's actually here.
Yeah.
He's not doing so well.
No. Shot somebody, right?
He did go through St. Louis.
Hey,
The match is great. We're having a great time. And
There were more tents at this match than probably 5 or 6 matches combined. You've got Brownells, you've got Center of Mass Marketing, you got X-Rail, AP Customs, DSG Arms brought like the biggest semi I've ever seen in my life. Some place I've never even heard of has got an awesome motorhome. This is the match you've got to attend if you shoot 3 again. And Chris Anderson's here.
I almost couldn't make this match. I did everything I could because I like it so much. This is the one match that I would shoot regardless of whether I was getting paid to be here or not. I really enjoy it. It's tons of fun. The Pro-Am is it's a must make. If you've never shot it before, you have to.
are you sure you're there to just shoot the match, or you were just there to see Jesse Tischhauser shoot?
Hello.
He wants to know if, are you sure you're here to shoot the match, or are you just here to see Jesse Tischhauser shoot?
Well, I think everybody's really here to see Jesse Tischhauser. I mean, I think
I actually came to see myself.
He did. We have to pull him away from the mirror every time we come here to get him to shoot the stage. So.
Whoa, hold on a second here. For the record, can you get that? This is the Chris Anderson signature series, Prada glasses. Yes, he was shooting with these today.
Don't judge me.
What goes around comes around.
Hey, Anderson, Chris, talk to us about that 308 coming out from Rainier Arms.
This is the best part right here.
Tell us about the 308 coming out from Rainier Arms.
The 308 is fantastic. I spent a couple of weeks with it. I made the video that I just put on Facebook today. It's one of the most accurate AR-10s I've ever shot. The gun is everything that, well, all of Rainier's rifles
kind of what you expect. The fit and finish is excellent, and I mean it's top shelf stuff. And I mean I think it's something if you're looking for something like that, you need to definitely check it out. It's fantastic.
Did these guys shoot the match all day today? Are they done with the match, or are they doing a split day type of deal?
It's 3 days. You shoot 3 and 2 stages.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, some people shoot 3, 4, and 1. And there's 3, 3, and 2, and I don't know what the other schedule is. The good one is 3, 3, and 2, and that's what we're on because you start late twice, and you get to enjoy all the band and the whole. I think the whole country of Brazil actually.
The whole country of Brazil.
Yeah, special thanks to Brad Ganaway at centerofmassmarketing.com for
I had to miss
putting this
last year
together.
because I was trapped in Oregon, in an Oregonian prison.
Fun doing it.
Yeah, I can take a picture.
Are we still on?
We're still on.
Yeah. How do we
Is this
know?
thing on?
You guys are completely winging this interview. Completely.
It's so much fun too. You not got any questions?
How much? I got a question for Jesse. How much does he charge the men and the ladies to take photos with him?
Jesse, what's your normal rate for taking pictures? And we know it's going to be different for men and women. So we want to know
I mean,
the
at
rate.
matches, it's not usually a lot, but in the mall and stuff like that, and if I'm having dinner with my wife, you know.
Are we talking about nudes? Is this like?
Oh, whoa.
No. We gotta get some clarification here. People are gonna ask.
No,
They
seriously.
wanna know.
If you like 3-gun, well, if you don't even like 3-gun, this is the place to be. I mean, the Pro-Am, like Chris said, this is the reason that you come to shoot matches because there is, 500 or 600 people here. Every time I leave here, I meet so many new people. It's like it's the social mecca of 3-gun. Heck, I think we just each got like 4 different sponsors. Yes,
So
today
they shoot-
alone, and we've got 2 days left.
They shoot all day and then they come and
This
party
is why
all
you
night
shoot 3 guns.
and then
It's
shoot
kind of
tomorrow?
camaraderie and the people
Oh yeah,
and-
yeah. This is that's why it makes this such a unique experience. It's been going on for 4th year now.
Yes.
You know, Rockcastle has kind of led the way in setting up these kind of matches where you have you shoot in the hot humidity, heat. Sometimes it rains on you, but the thing is, you know, if you can come back, they have a spread full of buffet dinner, beer trucks, fans. It's one of the experiences of 3-gun that you really don't get anywhere else.
Totally. So, except for Generation 3-gun. That championship that's coming up in 2 weeks,
That's going to be
actually you're going to get free beer. You're going to be on a lake that's like the best lake in Missouri. Not just to throw that out there to anyone that's looking for a great
And
match.
Jenna
around the
Jameson's
Midwest.
actually going to be there.
Yes, we will actually. I think President President Bush will be there shooting the match with us. Who else?
Rick Perry.
Rick Perry. A couple other. Chris Anderson will be there.
Again,
He's actually
yes.
the favorite this year. So if you can't make Pro-Am, come shoot with us.
Oh, smell good.
Apparently somebody's working security.
Jesse Tischhauser's cologne is the reason
Video
I've
bomb.
come to this match. Yeah, let's face it. That's why we're all
Mr.
here.
Larry Weeks is here now.
All right, Larry Weeks.
Mr. Larry, we're going to join you on the porch.
Oh, hang on here. Bright lights, big city.
Oh, yes. Mr. Larry Weeks. What is your title at Brownell?
Public Relations Manager.
Tell us why you support this match. Why are you the title sponsor?
Well, we've been involved with it from the beginning. We believe in 3-gun. We sell stuff for all 3 guns, so it's a natural fit. The Nobles do a great job. It's a great facility. Gary Wellborn's a great match director. He's making some really neat stages this year. It just keeps getting better and better. And Pete Brownell likes 3-gun, so we get to do these things. We get to help out.
And are you shooting the match?
Yeah. Yep.
Are you shooting the pro division or the amateur division?
Pro division because I'm stupid.
No, because he's a seasoned shooter. He's not our most seasoned shooter at the match, but he is a seasoned shooter. How many years have you been shooting 3-gun?
2007 or 8, somewhere in there. One of the DPMS matches.
If you could say publicly, how much do you think Brownell's, how much money, a dollar amount that they put in a year to sponsor and support 3-gun events around the nation?
If I told you the amount, Pete would have to kill me.
See, I said only if you can tell, but you're a really big supporter. You are the title sponsor of the ladies match and this match. Also,
The amateur match in Missouri.
Yeah, for the juniors, right?
It's amateurs and juniors match.
So you do a big part in sponsoring these matches.
Yeah, we do.
And does Brownell's have shooters shooting the match also?
There are 6 other guys here from Brownell shooting it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yep. I like getting, I've been trying to get more of them involved because it helps us when we get back home to know what to talk about when we're selling products. It helps people decide what products to carry. We have about 20 people that sit around the table every other Tuesday and talk about new products. Well, when I bring in something for 3-gun a few years back, a lot of people go, huh? Now they go, yeah, I know why you need that.
Well, let's see if any of the listeners have any questions. Anthony, are there any questions from the listeners for Mr. Larry Weeks?
I do not have any in for Larry specifically, not yet.
No, none for Larry right now.
Thanks a lot, Larry.
Well, we have Nick Noble right here. Nick and his brother Nate run this facility.
Yeah.
They're live talking to a listening audience. Tell us about the match.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're sitting here at the world's largest 3-gun competition, the Brownell's Rockcastle Pro-Am 3-Gun Championships.
How many shooters?
Well, I think we're about 578 plus 570, so I think it's around 573, 578.
An even split between amateurs and pros?
That's with both matches going on. So we have 2 matches going on, a professional match where some of the best shooters in the world are here. And then we have an amateur match. That's really what this match was designed for to begin with, is to get new people into it. Folks like Brownell's our title sponsor. They're trying to get new people into shooting sports. Rockcastle is really, that's important to us too. And this gives the people that maybe haven't been around 3-gun a lot and are a little intimidated to shoot against Jerry Mitchell, to come out here and have their own match, watch Jerry shoot, get a free pro clinic tonight at 5:30 from him, but then they go in and do their own thing. So it's pretty cool.
Tell me about the prize table a little bit. How's the prize table looking for this match?
Well, that's another unique thing about this match, because it's a pro-am. We actually have 2 prize tables. The professional match is by itself, and it's like your standard 3-gun, where it's in descending order of finish. So whoever wins this match is going to get to pick the best prize off the table, and then everybody in the match will get a prize. But in the amateur division, it's actually random draw. So the lady or the man that comes in last place could actually win the best prize, and that takes a little bit of pressure off them too, because they get something good.
They're here to have fun, to stay safe, and to enjoy the match, and to get to understand and enjoy 3-gun.
Absolutely, and you know what we try to do here at the Rock is to try to give people experience. You got a band playing, you got music playing, you got pro clinics, and got 511s cooking.
We have live shows.
Yeah, steak dinner tonight, and
it was delicious.
It turns into all the vendors and the sponsors have all their tents and their wares, and they're getting to show people their technology and all the good stuff. So it's an experience. It's almost like a festival atmosphere.
Tell me, how many acres does this match cover, would you say?
Well, Rockcastle Shooting Center, we have 2,000 acres here. So, and this match is kind of patterned over all of it. So you get to see a lot of it. There's a lot more, but we have 15 total stages, plus we have side matches that are raising money for veterans causes like USA Cares and Folds of Honor. And it's a big deal too, because we've raised a lot of money for great veterans causes. And we get to shoot in a cave with night vision goggles. You get to shoot a X-rail with 20 shotgun shells in it, suppressed pistols, rifles from AAC, and Red Jacket's here with a machine gun. So.
Nice.
Anyway, so that's good stuff.
Any questions from the listeners?
Let's see here.
Brad's got his earbuds in. He'll let us know if Anthony has any specific questions.
Ask him how much planning is involved in pulling off one of these events.
It's open to the public for free, so you can come and actually shoot the side matches for $5-10, raise money for veterans causes, and get to see all these professional shooters.
Hey, here's a good question.
Okay.
So, I know it's gonna be hard for you to answer.
All right.
Throw a dart out there.
All right.
How much time does it take to plan for a match this caliber?
Well, I mean, we've literally been planning for over a year. I mean, we've got boots on the ground last weekend we had the Three Gun Nation Regional, Midwest Regional. So we had 8 courses of fire last weekend, and that was totally different stages. Now we're turning around throwing the biggest 3 gun next weekend. So it's taken a lot of time and effort to coordinate that.
This has been called Thunder Games, correct?
Thunder Games,
The
yeah.
whole week long, there have been clinics, there have been classes offered by pros, there have been 22 two-gun matches, rimfire two-gun matches.
And we wanted to make this experience, so we had to, the bookends were the Three Gun Nation regional match. We had that and all the top pros that Three Gun Nation was here filming. Then we had great professionals doing clinics. We had Dinah Leedorf Muller coming in here, and she was and the whole Samson team had like 20 Brazilians, and they were teaching basic 3-gun on Tuesday. We had the Barnes twins, the Olympians. They were here teaching elevated heart rate rifle. When you get your heart pumping, how do you shoot that rifle? We had another clinic with Double Star did a build your own AR workshop. We had a Ruger Rimfire Challenge so it's all this whole thing's going on the whole week, and then we cap it off with the pro-am.
Anything else for us, Brad?
I had a live question here come in from Chad Barber.
I'm going to let you introduce the newlywed couple of 3-gun.
He asks how many major matches do you run a year?
I'd like to introduce you to one of our favorites. We got a motorcycle behind us. This is live action.
This is live.
All right, Nick, how many major matches do you guys run here a year?
Major matches, we have over 50 shooting competitions here a year. We have 7 that we call our crown jewels. This would be the biggest one, but we host the NRA World Action Pistol Championships in May, the Benelli Tactical Shotgun Championships in June, Blue Ridge Mountain 3-Gun Championships in October. We even host Archery IBO Winter Nationals. We're here in March, so we do a lot of different things. Pan American's been here twice with people from all over the world, so lots of major matches, but every weekend we're shooting USPSA or IDPA.
And he's been sweet talking me that the ladies match comes here.
That's right. That's what we want the ladies match to come here. So anyway.
Oh, and Dia is clapping her hands,
So I would like to introduce you to Team. These folks come from Team Benelli and Team Stoger and Team Rockcastle. But if Jerry and Kay are the first,
they're the royal family.
They're the royal family. This might be the prince and princess of shooting.
Yes.
Lady Di and Ryan.
I'm going to let you guys just talk about yourselves, talk about your team, your sponsors. Tell us about your week, because you guys have been here all week long. Since last Thursday?
We got here last Thursday, and it's gone by fast. You figure you spend 14 days in one spot. Was it 14? I'm good with numbers.
It was a lot.
That's a long time. But it's gone by fast because we put on Tuesday was a clinic. Well, we shot the match on the first weekend, and then we put on a clinic for the Brazilians on Tuesday, and then on Thursday we did another clinic, and then we're starting the match today. Yeah. So we're humid, we're hot, we're sticky, we're smelly.
Very, very hot. She smells horrible.
I smell great. I took a shower.
Okay, right on, whatever. I'll agree with that. No, this is a great event, and really our sponsors is, like she mentioned, that's really why we get to do this. That's why we get to stay here for 14 days straight. Benelli, she shoots for them. Great sponsor. I shoot for Stoger and Adams Arms. Another one of the great big sponsors out here, which is really great. So I would say, anytime that you're shopping or doing anything like that, look at people who are supporting the industry. And if you come out to the Pro-Am, you're going to see a lot of support from many different venues.
And the Pro-Am is so unique just because of this atmosphere. You don't get it anywhere else at any other match because there's literally 500 people here, and there's all sorts of vendors all over the place, and live music. It's just a wonderful event. So this is the first annual Thunder Games, and I hope it just grows and thrives because this whole week has been amazing. It's been good. It's gone by really fast, so we've enjoyed it.
Absolutely, except for the heat. It's gotta go.
Some mugginess.
Ask Ryan. How does it improve his game having Diana by his side?
Yeah, I didn't really shoot anything that didn't have legs or wings. A bit of clay on Thanksgiving Day, like a lot of kids that grew up in the country. But I met her, and we went out, we shot in the field a little bit. She goes, hey, you're pretty good at this. Why don't you come to a match? Yeah, I'll try it out, you know. And come to find out, with a great teacher, I did pretty good. So second year in, I made a 3-Gun Nation Pro Tour, and we've been traveling basically since that day.
Well, I'll tell you this story because I got tired of hearing it the first year. He was like, I don't have any time to go hunting. When am I going to go hunting? And I was like, dude, I'm not asking you to basket weaving. You got to go bang, bang, bang several times. Who wants to go hunt and shoot one time? It's just pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. We get to go pew, pew, pew.
One of the listeners want to know how much your game has improved upon since you have Di with you all the time now.
That was, and a lot of people say that, and they compliment me, which I'm very thankful for, that I have progressed through the Pro Series and through 3-Gun very quickly, and it is absolutely probably 90% due to who I get to hang around. So she's an established person in the sport. I get to shoot with the greatest people, basically the greatest shooters in the world. When we go to a squad and we have Lena Michalik and Kate Michalik, Jerry Michalik, Scott McGregor, Tony Holmes. I mean, you've got all these people, Bruce Pyatt, that have shot for a very long time, and I get to soak up every tip that they've learned over the last 20 years, because the really cool thing about 3-Gun is that Bruce Pyatt will come up to me and he'll tell me everything he's learned about shooting a pistol over his entire shooting career right now for free, for nothing. And as long as I can implement that, I can do well. So I really attribute most all of my success to the people that I've got the chance to hang around, squad with, and learn from.
Yeah, that's huge. And one thing, if you are looking at this match, the Pro-Am, you know, you can shoot the amateur side, but the pro side is not that difficult of shooting. So if you want to jump into the deep end, you go and you get squatted with some pros, and you can actually learn so much more. It's like a free clinic, you know. It's a free clinic. Every time you get squatted with somebody that knows how to shoot, you can kind of bounce ideas off of their head.
Yeah, and when she says it's an easy match, the stage is easy to get through. You may not do well because there are all those people out there, and if you come blasting out on the pro stage, go full ninja on something, you're probably going to get humbled very quickly with all 3 platforms, and it's still fun, but it's good to know what you're getting into at least.
Yeah.
We had a live question come in saying, do they argue over who's a better shot?
So generous and kind, and 3-Gun specifically. I've shot at USPSA, and it just seems like I've really hit my niche with the people at 3-Gun. I love my 3-Gun family, and they are amazingly generous. Like you said, they'll share ideas. It's not a backstabbing, cutthroat type competition. Everybody's kind of competing against themselves. So warm and fuzzy. What you got?
Question. So, got a listener that wants to know how often you'll argue about, not about anything, but what I really always like to hear y'all talk about is who's a better shot.
Oh, well, who's a better shot? That went out the window like at his second match. He can shoot a rifle, and we were at Rocky Mountain, and he was coming in and going, I beat you on that one. I beat you on that one. I was like, got it. You're good. You're going to be great. Shut up. Stick it.
She does have her moments, I'll say it. It happened first stage today. There was, crazy algorithmic functions and lunar rotations, all kind of things. And she smoked me on a pistol stage. So, but was it second stage?
Yeah.
Second stage is when we started getting it down.
But we do have arguments about, especially when we're sharing gear, because we're lucky enough that, it gets expensive. So we get to share all of our gear. But in that, we had to learn at the very beginning that you don't put half, he didn't have a whole lot of competition experience. And one of the things that sticks out in my mind was that he put a magazine with 4 or 5 rounds in it back in a mag pouch, which I put on my belt, and then I went out there and needed it, and then I didn't have it, and I was probably cussing at him from a very long way away.
Still audible. You heard it from a ways out.
Any other questions?
This one got thrown in here by Don. Who's the better stage planner? So against.
Yeah, kind of on the same topic. Which one of you are the better stage planner?
It depends. Everything, and we really feed off of each other. I'm better with numbers, but she has. Hang on. I'm fixing to. Here you go. She definitely has the most amount of match experience. So we look at movement, and we really feed off of everyone. We feed off of other people because everyone is so sharing. I mean, we'll go through the stage plans, and we'll tell them ours, and they'll tell us theirs, and we can really get some things from that too. But she's definitely the better stage planner, and I keep track of the count. So
Yeah, he has come a long way, so it's been good.
Thank you guys. That was awesome.
you know what that means.
Any other questions?
It's live. We don't cut. We don't rap here.
Okay then.
Thank you for your time.
Yes.
All right, guys. I'd like to introduce somebody special. Sarah. This is Sarah. Sarah is a Purple Heart recipient from the Iraq War. And I'm going to let her tell your story, but she's here sponsored by the Task Force Stagger Group. And this is her second three-gun match. Her first being Task Force Stagger last year, where she was given an amazing Adams Arms rifle by one of their shooters that she had to clean, but we won't talk about that live. Sarah, tell us about you.
So, like she said, my name is Sarah, and I'm currently a staff sergeant in the Army Reserves. And in 2003, I was injured by a roadside bomb in Baghdad. And because I got the Purple Heart, Task Force Stagger likes to help out wounded special operations and USASOC soldiers. So they've sponsored me to come down here. Like she said, this is the second three-gun event I've been to. I never even heard of three-gun, knew what three-gun was until about a year and a half ago. I got a phone call and they said, hey, we have a three-gun event in Georgia. Would you like to go? And I'm from Washington State, so I'm like, well, what the heck, you know, the South is fun, right? Nice and cool, no humidity. It should be a good time. So I came on down here and shot that last year, kind of got hooked. Like she said, I received the rifle from one of the shooters. And so then I, of course, had to go buy a shotgun and a pistol so that I could start doing my own competitions. And I've done one or two little local events up in Washington State where it's, you know, maybe 2 or 3 stages, maybe 20 shooters. But then I was invited to come back down here again this year for this event down here at Rockcastle. So I'm excited to be here.
Just got a lot of people just saying to say thank her for her service.
Got a lot of people coming in and giving messages. Thanks for your service.
You guys are welcome. Thanks for all your support. I really appreciate it.
That's all we really got on that one, Brad. Thanks, Sarah.
I have a question.
Oh, we do have a question. Hang on.
I do have a question. How's her transition from being a Purple Heart recipient into shooting? Was that transition easy for her, or was it quite difficult?
So how's the transition coming from active duty reserves, having the Purple Heart, and coming into three-gun? You know, the transition, a lot of people have the issues with, you know, the PTSD. Most people don't have the problem. How's that been for you?
Mine's been a little unique. I've always been a reservist, so I had to go from being an Army reservist, called on to active duty for a deployment, and then sent back as a reservist, and that's happened to me twice. I really haven't had too much of an issue. There's some struggles here and there. Getting some of your healthcare stuff, it takes a little while. And then you have a civilian employer who doesn't necessarily understand that, hey, I need to go to physical therapy 3 times a week. And because I'm going through the VA and their hours are only until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I need to take a little time off of work. But most employers, they've been pretty good with me on that. I've completed a bachelor's degree, and I'm working on a master's right now, actually. So for the most part, for me, the transition's been pretty good. I mean, there's always going to be hiccups. That's life. Life is full of those. And you just work through them, but Task Force Stagger has been an awesome foundation with the camaraderie you build at these events. They've also sent me on some of their recreational therapy events for scuba diving. They sent us down to Key West and also down to Texas for that. And so events like that and organizations like Task Force Stagger, they've been huge in helping with that transition. Like I said, the camaraderie, being able to see some of these guys, and I've been able to stay in contact with them throughout the past couple years, that really helps with any issues you might be having with PTSD or the traumatic brain injury or anything like that. And they're also great resources. Like, you'll start talking to somebody and they're like, oh, I've had that same issue and this is how I've taken care of it, or this organization can also help you with this, or this is how you deal with the VA in this situation. So these events I think are really important for service members to be able to go to, and I'm just very thankful that Task Force Dagger has given me the opportunity to be here for this.
Well, thank you again for
Do
everything.
you have plans for any future three-gun matches?
Actually, Lisa Marie has talked me into coming down to Atlanta for her all-women's three-gun shoot at the end of October. So I've already been looking at airfare to get down there and shoot in that in October.
Awesome.
I'm very excited for that opportunity as well. Thank you.
Most of all, thank you from every one of the listeners, from everyone here, and from myself sincerely. Thank you for your service.
Thank you guys for all your support. We really appreciate it. That's the best thing that anyone can do to help a service member is just your support. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, we would love to have her on for a full TSM show. We'll get
to have her on for a full show. He said they'd like to have her on for a full show sometime.
We'd like to have you on the show for a full show.
Okay.
That would be awesome. I can line that up, Anthony.
How
Yeah,
about
that'd be
in
awesome.
October in Atlanta?
We may do this show live again.
October is what we have available too.
He said October's what they get available too.
Any questions?
No, we don't have any. We don't have any live ones in here.
Come mess with y'all a little bit on your
All right. Thank you, Sarah, very, very much. And now I have our junior shooters, and there's a plethora of them, but here's just a small amount. Guys, this is, I'm going to start. Wyatt, Sean Ackley, Tim Young, Katie Francis, and Brian Nelson. All right. We're just going to ask you your name. Well, I already told everybody their names, but, how old are you? How long have you been shooting three gun? Tell us a little bit about why you came all the way here and who you're here with.
Send in those live questions,
Brian
guys.
Nelson,
These are good
17
group of
years old.
kids here.
I've been shooting three-gun for about 2 years and USPSA for 5 years. I came out here with my dad. He's Ken Nelson. He's actually the developer of Practice Score app. So we're out here scoring the match, as well as I'm shooting the pro side.
Let's turn this around so we got the microphone going away from the band. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
it's catching. It's a good band. I'm sorry, sir.
Brian, he is shooting on the same squad with me. I'm shooting on the super squad because I have all these AMU guys and I have Brian. And one of the great things about shooting with Brian, I shot with him at Task Force Dagger and this match. He is so helpful and he's so supportive, especially of women. If a lady ever needs anything and they need a gentleman to help them with it, this is the man. He taught me how to sling my rifle at Task Force Dagger, and he's a great stage planner and he's one heck of a shooter. And he's only 16 years old and he's like
17 now.
Oh, he's 17 now. And
I think we
Anthony,
lost.
you still there? It looks like we lost the
he's
feed.
6 inches taller
Oh, no,
than
there we
on
go.
the pro.
Just a little lag.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, they're at Rockcastle, and this is a live stream from a cell phone, guys. So please bear with us. This is the first hiccup we've had, and we've been going for 40 minutes already. But the show's been going great.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank CenterMassMarketing.com and Brad Ganaway for putting this interviewing setup and rig. Lisa Marie also for bringing the idea, and it's an honor just for the shooter's mindset to be involved in Rockcastle, even though we're not there. I kind of feel like I'm live with them right there. I definitely got to plan a trip to get out there, but we might need to get them. We just had a couple live questions come in. The giveaway here, I'm not sure how I'm going to rig this one up together today. This was kind of all on the fly, but it seems, let me switch camera angles here. It seems that we're doing a Nordic Components extension tube shotgun there, and we're doing an AP Customs. Let me make sure I get this right. I believe it's a bolt carrier group from apcustoms.com. Let's see. Yeah, it's one of their brand new low mass bolt carrier groups from AP Customs. So you saw them at the booth in the beginning of the show, and they were that's I think a couple $100 product. I think I forgot what he said the price tag was on it, but I believe it's a nice addition to any AR-15 rifle for sure.
I think he said about $299, so it's around the $300 price range for that lightning bolt, which is outstanding. If you've had a chance to handle those, you know that they're fantastic products. They make great stuff, and not just because they've been on the show. They actually do have great stuff.
Okay, let me give someone a call here so we can get this feed. Oh, they're back?
Yeah, signal got weak on me.
Yeah, Brad, we lost you for about 5 minutes there.
Yeah, now I can't get the camera back up. Hang on. Having that same issue with it.
You gotta turn your screen around.
There we go. How's that look, guys?
That looks a lot better. You're back.
That's bright. Okay, this is Caitlin Francis. Caitlin, tell us how long you've been shooting three gun.
I started shooting when I was 5 years old, and then I started with like local USPSA kind of deal when I was 9, and then I started shooting three gun when I was 12.
So there's an infamous video out there that went viral of this amazing 13-year-old girl loading and shooting a shotgun stage. And that was Katie, who is, you're now how old? 15. So a couple of years ago, and there are still people who post that video and say, oh my gosh, look at this 13-year-old girl, and they shared it with her and her dad, and they're like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Like, we get people from all over the place, and it's, you know, sometimes it's a little weird because people claim to be my dad and my aunt, and I'm like, I've never seen you, heard you before, I'm sorry, but it's pretty neat.
Do you have any titles?
Such as
any top youth shooter? Do you have any titles at all? High lady or anything yet?
I don't remember. I got high junior at a couple matches. There's one in Illinois. I don't know what it's called. There's one in Illinois that I got high junior at, and then I got high junior at Midway or Midwest three gun.
And what did you place last year here in the amateur division? You took second lady, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And then this year I'm shooting pro. The first year I shot pro, and I got like third to last. It's my first match ever. And then last year I shot amateur, and I got second lady, and this year I'm shooting pro.
She's really hard to keep up with, especially when you're running through caves with her. All right, next, Wyatt Power?
Yes. Wyatt.
This is Wyatt. How old are you, Wyatt?
I'm 14 this year, and I've been shooting for 2 years now, and I'm up here by myself for now. My dad's down in Alabama. I got hitched a ride up here.
Look, Wyatt is one of the guys that has been, shoot, man, I think I met you 3 years ago.
Yeah, somewhere around
and Wyatt he had to have been about 2.5 feet tall 3 years ago. And now, he's grown up to where he's looking me in the eye. Wyatt, from ever since I can remember, Wyatt was a young kid that never talked to anybody. He came in RO'd matches with his dad. And the first time I was on the stage with him, this kid turned around and looked at me, and he told me something. Told me I had to go somewhere, and I was like, yes, sir. I mean, I was looking at a 13, 14-year-old kid or something. And from then on, Wyatt grew a lot of respect around the community because he gets out there and works his tail off, and now he's shooting great. So I'll give Wyatt a lot of props. I've seen him around for quite a while.
I like ROing any matches I get the chance to.
How old are you, Wyatt?
14.
14 now.
Yep.
How are you doing in the match? You shooting the amateur match?
I didn't get to shoot the match because I had school.
Oh.
School comes first.
So you're not shooting this weekend? You're ROing?
I'm ROing.
So he's here working. He's not even shooting the match. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
As an adult, we say that's like being an alcoholic sitting in a bar with all your friends. It's not fair.
Oh.
You know, you're here. We want you to go shoot. But thank you.
What do you do other than shooting? You do any sports or?
Not currently.
No.
No.
Just shoot a lot?
I used to wrestle, but that's over with because I got shooting to worry about now.
What are the kids at school like? Do they know that you shoot three gun a lot?
I don't like blatantly tell it to everybody, but my friends know that I shoot 3-gun.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to explain to people who don't live around guns like
Sure.
I do.
Sure. Cool.
We had a question come in, just a general question for the juniors here, Brad.
Okay.
What is the most popular division for junior 3-gunners? Any heavy iron? Any takers yet?
So what's the most popular division for juniors? Is it tac ops?
Tac
Heavy?
op.
Do we have any that are shooting heavy or iron?
Oh, I think everybody's shooting all the juniors are shooting tac optics, right? So I'm assuming that's the most popular one. There might be some shooting open or someone shooting open, but mostly tac optics.
Cool.
All right, next we have the Yackley boys. This is Tim. I'm gonna bring both of you guys up at the same
Y'all come
time.
in pairs.
They come in 5s. This is the Y5. These are 2 of the Y5. The actual youngest shooter shooting the match is Andrew, who is gone to the hotel with his friends, and he's not here. How old is Andrew?
9.
Andrew's 10. We won't let him see this. Anyway, Andrew is one of the youngest little guys shooting, and he stands about this tall to his brothers. And as soon as he's done shooting, he wants to go skip rocks and pick flowers and have fun. But
Pick flowers.
sorry, Andrew. Anyway, Tim, how old are you?
I'm 16, and all 5 of us came up here to shoot the match.
Tell me about how long have you been shooting 3-gun?
I've been shooting 3-gun for almost 2 years now, and IPSC or USPSA for almost 3.
And are you doing anything in the Pro Series? Did you try out for the qualifier this year too?
I did try out for the qualifier, but I was a little out of it.
All right.
So.
And both of their parents shoot 3-gun with them, and their mom is actually one of the pro shooters on the ladies pro tour. And tell me about I know that you have taken a couple of high junior titles at some matches. So tell us about some of your accomplishments. How many times do you have a title?
I'm not really sure.
They're so humble. Wow, you would think teenagers would be more like, yeah. Rocky Mountain.
Customer check. I think maybe around 4 or 5, or a little more maybe.
Are you gonna give Brian a run for his money next year?
I'm gonna try.
Go for it, man.
Dude, Brian said he's 14.
Anything else
Dude,
you want to tell juniors out there watching the show? Why do you do this? Why do you shoot 3-gun?
It's just so much fun just to be able to go out here and we're shooting sometimes almost as fast as you can at targets right up in your face, and you're getting to see how many people you're beating. It's a lot of fun.
Are we like your extended family too? Does it not feel like you have hundreds of aunts and uncles around in this community?
It almost is. Like, I know probably 50 or 75 people at this match right now, probably even more.
And the most respectful boys too. I mean, all of our junior shooters are absolutely respectful. And this is Sean Yackley. How old are you, Sean?
I'm 14.
Tell us about you.
Well, me and him pretty much started shooting, like we went to matches together pretty much. So we started shooting around the same time. And yeah, the first real any kind of pistol match we shot was the junior camp at Area 8, the Area 8 junior camp. And yeah, about a year after that, we went to FNH was our first major 3-gun match, but before that we had done a few just local 3-gun matches, and it's been pretty fun ever since.
When was he introduced to firearms there, Brad?
When were you guys? When did y'all start shooting? Like, when did y'all first pick up guns and start shooting? When were you there with firearms?
Somewhere around the age of 5 to 7, just shooting 22s.
I remember shooting Grandpa helping me shoot his 45 when I was like 3.
Yeah, we've started
as
shooting
long as
kind of
they
young.
can remember.
Pretty much, yeah.
So how weird is it? I've had a lot of people ask me this about you guys. About when I was 16, 14, I didn't want to do anything with my parents. But y'all have kind of different parents than what I see. How is it? Is it a little difficult being out here with your parents? Are they, things kind of get a little antsy sometimes when like you want to do something or something goes wrong and they're like, you should have done it this way. Do you sometimes want to just pick your bat up and whack somebody in the head and say, leave me alone? I mean, it's got to get that way sometimes, but I mean, how do you guys handle that?
Yeah, sometimes yes, but most of the time, just kind of shrug it off.
Yeah.
If you let it get to you, then pretty much your whole match will be ruined.
Sure. Oh man, that's an extremely
Just
mature
think,
answer.
you can't do much about the stage that you've already shot. Just focus on the next one.
Yep. So your parents do a lot of, y'all shoot a lot at home together? Do y'all run drills a lot? Y'all have specific days that you shoot, or is it just kind of when you can?
It's just kind of when we can. Yeah.
But at our local match, every Tuesday there's a pistol night. So we do go to that mostly.
Nice.
Usually,
Nice.
most.
Do y'all have a range that y'all on y'all's own land, or do y'all have a range that you go to and shoot and practice?
We just shoot in our own land, 28 acres.
Nice.
So we've got a little bit of space to practice.
All right, Mr. Judy.
Very nice, Brad.
I have the next set of Lenny and Tracy. All right, hold on just a second. He's photobombing. All right, ladies, you're live. This is, I gotta look at their earrings. This is Lanny and this is Tracy. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself, what you guys have been doing for the last 15 years, and why you're doing what you're doing now. Why are you here at the Brownell Rockcastle Pro-Am Challenge?
Well, yeah, the last 15 years we competed in biathlon, and now we're going to try out three gun. We competed in the last three Olympics, and we thought this would be the perfect transition from less gun into more run, or less run into more gunning.
Yeah, and it's also nice to be actually in someplace warm for a change. I mean, normally we're in Siberia or someplace cold. So, yeah, a little heat in Kentucky is not a bad thing.
Warm is an understatement, right? I mean,
Yeah.
really, how hot is it?
I'm standing here sweating.
Yeah,
it's what time? I mean, it's been dark, sun's been down for several hours, and you're still just pouring sweat.
Yeah.
So you like that better? Than the
Well,
cold?
it's a good change. I can at least feel my trigger finger.
Very nice.
Yeah, no frostbite.
Very nice. So what did you guys, so where have you all traveled before you shot?
For the past 15 years, we've spent about half the year in Europe, leading Central Europe, Scandinavia, Russia, Korea, places like that. And the last, actually we started three gun in May, and since then we've done 4 competitions. This is our 4th competition, and we just fell in love with it.
Kind of jumped right into it, so we're getting the hang of it and having fun.
So what's the big difference, like, between what you did previously and now three gun? Like, in terms of the weapons, firearms, in terms of the people, in terms of the venue?
A lot less work. Biathlon was a lot of work. Three gun, there's a lot more shooting. We did a lot of rifle shooting in biathlon, and now there's pistol and shotgun that are thrown into the equation.
Adding the other two.
And we're trying to figure out those platforms, but it's fun. I actually love it more than I did biathlon. It's so much fun.
And the people are so great. I mean, everyone's so friendly. They'll help you out. They'll lend you equipment. It's awesome. Good group.
What about the venues?
Venues are fun. I mean, with biathlon we went to cold places, and now we get to experience some warm places.
Yeah,
so it's kind of fun to
get a little sun.
Right. So what y'all's, for the next few months, what do y'all have plans for?
A lot of different competitions. We're gonna head to the Noveski match next weekend, and then
That's in your backyard, isn't it?
yeah, it's in Colorado, so we're pretty excited. We don't have to travel as far. And then the World Shooting Championships, and just a lot of different competitions. We're just gonna try to jump in and gain some experience, do some shooting.
What's been the toughest, I guess, whether it be pistol, rifle, shotgun, or has it been learning to load shotgun? Has it been long range rifle? What's been the toughest thing to really nail down?
Probably the pistol.
Pistol? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is
They
that?
have
Why is it the
no
pistol?
problem with rifle at all.
They shouldn't have any problem.
No, rifles been the easy part. Yeah, it's been a piece of cake. But the pistol and shotgun,
we still need a lot of work in. We're practicing. Yeah. I think the difference is in our competitions, after going so hard, so physically for so long, we had to shoot so relaxed, so you're not fighting the rifle, and getting used to shooting pistol with a tough grip, and then shooting the shotgun and not being relaxed, having a little bit more into it. That's been kind of a little more difficult for us.
Very nice. Appreciate it. Who are y'all sponsors that y'all have?
Our big sponsor is Otis, 511, ATI, Beretta, Diesel Triggers, Purist, Rock River, Yoki. Have a lot of support. Very thankful for that.
Good.
Really good
I
sponsors.
got a live one that came in, Brad, when you're ready.
We got a live question. Y'all hang on just a second. Go ahead.
What is the hardest gun to adjust to, going from the biathlon to 3-gun?
Yeah, so go ahead and talk about one more time about what the hardest gun was to transition to.
Probably our hardest was the pistol. We're used to long guns. We've hunted our entire lives, and with biathlon we were using rifle. But pistol, a little short thing like that, it's been a challenge. The sights are a little closer in, and so yeah, we're doing a lot of practice with the pistol to try to catch up to everybody.
There's no
else.
shoulder stock, right?
Yeah,
You keep trying to put it up, and you're like, it just won't fit on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll get there.
Very nice. Well, thanks for your time, girls.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Who's next?
All right, wait just a minute. We have actually Team Armalite over here. So come over here and talk to Tommy and Greg. And how about a quick shot of the whole event going on here?
Hey, Brad, while I have your attention and you're not asking any questions, Guns and Hoses 489 wanted to know if you got the job done at home on Monday.
Oh yeah. Job was done. Got back in time. Give you guys a shot of our got a live band here. A live one man. And my dreams alive in hoping forever. Give you a quick shot of all the vendors that are here. Liz Marie was getting some other people up. We got Adam's Arms got a nice tent. Tank gun grease, the big water tank, the Brownells. Well, some people have decided to go home. Let's see. That's Gamma Mel's tent right there. These guys have really stepped it up in our community. They're real big in shotgun sporting clays, and they have been here selling stuff and supplying people. You got X-Rail.
Is Mark at that booth?
I think TJ is sitting there, and Brandon. Yeah. These guys are good. Invictus Practical, new
Caddies there.
caddies. Love Kevin and Hyperfire. All the Samson boys. Of course, what a wonderful place this is.
The Here Pro booth.
The Here Pro booth. Casey Ryan, one of the Here Pro team shooters and one of the distributors.
Tell us a little bit more about that product for those who are unfamiliar with Here Pro.
All right, hey Casey, come here and give me a spill real quick. Tell me about what Here Pro's got. Tell me why Here Pro comes out here and what we all do.
Here Pro does custom molded hearing protection, and we cater primarily to shooters. So that's why we're out here at Rockcastle Pro-Am. We've got electronics, all the way to passive plugs and instant passive plugs. Everything's custom molded, and we're just out here selling a range of products.
These guys, you sit down, you do a custom mold of your ear. You can take some home the same day. They do some that have a 37 decibel rating, and then some that have full electronics in the ear, where you don't have to wear the big muffs on there. You get
those are hella convenient because those are very similar to what I use. After a long time of shooting, those ear protection, ear muffs can kind of get uncomfortable, so those are definitely a lot more comfortable, at least in my opinion.
All right, Casey. Peace out. All right, the rest of the guys, of course, the center mass tent. We had some video running. We've been doing aerial video all day with the quadcopter for some shooters and stuff.
What exactly does Center Mass do? Is it just, you know?
Center Mass is a full-service marketing company. Anything from all these tents that you see out here, Center Mass has done. Here Pro tent, the Shooter Source tent, the X-Rail beautiful tent that you saw, designed and put all those together, do the table covers, and then all the way up to full video production for commercials. They do artwork design, has custom jerseys that they print. It's full service marketing. Several clients that we have are Diana Lightarf. You saw her earlier. She's one of our pro shooter clients, and what we do is we act as their consultants and advisor on any of their stuff that they do with their sponsors. We do their video for them. We will set a 5-year marketing strategy. So we turn them into a product, and then we talk to them about how they sell themselves as a product. Anything where we do B2, it's either business to business or it's business to shooters. So pretty much anything having to do with marketing. It was something that was kind of just fell into place after I own Here Pro also, and I had a lot of people asking me about all the stuff that I was doing for Here Pro, and as I was doing more and more, I took some of my projects that people were asking me for favors for, and had a professor down at the University of Alabama where I did my MBA. He asked me if I was doing that for if I started a new company, and I said no, but that's a really good idea. So 2 years ago was born a small marketing company, and now we're, like I said, everything from small business card prints all the way up to full video production. It's been a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, we'll definitely have a link to Center Mass Marketing in the description box below if you guys are interested in checking out the website for more information.
Let's see who we got here.
No. Are you still going? Brad?
I'm done with my commercial.
Oh. Well, I want to introduce you to, this is Miss Deb Despain. Deb has taken a couple of three-gun training classes. She has signed up for the ladies only match, and she's new to three-gun. She took Di's three-gun class with the Samson crew this week, and she took a class with Kay and I up in Ohio, and of course we have Kelly with us too. Kelly is your normal co-host.
I'm okay with being away for a while. Leave me alone, it's not Wednesday.
So, Deb, real quick, tell us what got you into three-gun?
I just absolutely fell in love with free gun when I saw Lisa Marie and saw that she had a class available, and I wanted to be able to shoot all three guns and shoot them very well. So I was very good with my pistol, working on my long guns, and just want to be better. So
we're gonna get run over.
Well, and Deb her debut is going to be the ladies three-gun match.
It will. Yeah, looking forward to that. It'll be amazing.
This is and this. How was this week? I mean, you've been watching the matches and the stages, and what do you think of a real three-gun match?
It's more exciting than I could ever imagine.
You can't wait to get in and shoot.
I know. I'm so ready. It's so exciting. Yes.
Awesome. And you've gotten all your gear and everything you need.
All my gear, absolutely.
Of course, she's shooting the best rifle on here.
Absolutely, double star.
Because she met me at the factory and let her try a couple of different shotguns and rifles and a couple of different types of double star rifles, of course. And we have the Armalite guys waiting for us. They need to get to their hotel, so if you guys come on this way.
Yeah, that.
Greg Jordan, who are world champion three-gun shooters, are waiting to talk to you guys.
Yeah, it'll be awesome to get those guys on. And then...
I'm going to do a verse and a chorus of this one at my request. We're going to attempt.
This is amazing.
We're a little past the hour mark here, guys.
One great big happy family.
Lisa's doing a great job. Brad's doing an awesome job.
Large groups of people just enjoying themselves. And say hello, everybody, to my roommate, Brittany Starr.
Hello.
All right, come this way. Without further ado, Cass. Hi. All right, you're on camera. Greg?
How far does this thing go?
Hey, Clint and Greg.
Chop chop. Get over here, Clint. Oh, we got a little.
You're on camera right now. Oh, you're singing. You're tapping.
Where are we? I can't see because of the light. So
okay, just talking to the light. You're live on the Shooter's Mindset.
Shooter's Mindset. Hey guys, how you doing out there? What's
And
up?
What's going
they may
on?
have some questions for you, but tell us about Team Armalite first. Okay, these two guys are both national champion three-gun shooters. They have both have some major titles, and this is their trainee contest. So tell us about you, Tommy.
Well, I'm Tommy Thacker, the president of Armalite, and I guess technically team captain of Team Armalite. And Tess is our director of marketing at Armalite, and she's part of the team now. And Greg Jordan on the far side, he is not an employee of Armalite, but he is one of our pro shooters. He is the premier shooter of the team. I try to, hold him back a little bit, but he just keeps excelling.
Can I just say that I know that we've already made some bets on who's winning this match, and I heard that Greg is in the top running, so I got my money on him.
Well,
I didn't say that out loud.
That's probably a pretty good bet, but I might turn him loose tomorrow. But I try to hold him back a little bit. I mean, he's like a thoroughbred, so you got to rein him in a little bit, and then I kind of prod him sometimes, and he takes off. So
Good.
he's ready to cut loose. It's the Rock.
I know.
I mean, they're going to name this Greg Jordan Resort soon because he's pretty proficient when it comes to the Rock.
Tell us about some of your titles, Tommy, before we go on to the legend.
I got one title, 2012 Three-Gun Nation champion, and that's the premier for me. Other than that, it's all business for me.
You've been in his smoke ever since.
Yeah, that's it. I wrangled him into my team a few years ago and tried to push him along, and now he's just kind of taking off on his own. So it's all him. And for me, it's I enjoy the sport. I want to do what I can to build the sport. Now having Armalite, we're bringing Armalite back from the ashes and putting Armalite at the front of the industry. And we're doing it by promoting, bringing great products out to the industry, and lightweight, fast guns, super accurate. And with Greg Jordan behind them, we're going to prove that they're the best in the industry.
Sounds like quite a lot to live up there, Greg.
Absolutely.
Tell us about you.
Well, such a good introduction by Tommy. Greg Jordan again, Three-Gun Nation champion. And then a couple national titles with the FN and a couple times here at Pro-Am. And some other events through that.
He's nice to look at, too. I'm just trying to make him blush. Get him into his A game.
Blinding us.
So, how is your game going today?
Pretty good. It's a lot of match left, so you have to stay consistent. That's the biggest thing about these matches, stay consistent. So I don't get too worked up on the first day.
How many stages have you shot?
3. So we still have 5 to go.
So you're going to shoot 4 more tomorrow and 1 on Sunday?
Yes.
All right. What stages did you shoot today?
We shot 2, 3, and 4 today. We had some long range in there, and then it was pretty pistol heavy today.
So if you could have a superpower, Greg, what would it be? Jerry Mitchell's finger?
That would work. That would work. Absolutely. So I watched that show the other night.
Well, do you have any special tips?
Ask
You
Greg.
guys are doing a pro clinic that's free out here tomorrow night.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
question.
Does he find that he trains a lot harder now that since he's won the big match, Three-Gun Nation champion? Does he find that he's training a lot more harder to repeat that process?
So now that you won the Three-Gun Nation, do you find yourself training harder so you can repeat that process? How's it really affected, I guess, your mental game of thinking about the future of how you're going to do?
Yeah, it helps out with the confidence that the things that I've done in the past have worked, but obviously the main goal is to do it again, to be consistent. And in order to do that, I feel I need to train harder because all the other guys are trying to, they're constantly improving, coming up with different things to make themselves faster. And if you don't stay up with it, you're going to fall behind.
And
Isn't
I got
Oh, we got one more question.
I got one more for Greg, and then we can move on to the young lady. But what advice could he give to a new three-gunner trying to win the Three-Gun Nation Pro Series? Just right off the top, what is your recommendation for the new guys?
Okay, so for new guys coming in and wanting to compete in Three-Gun Nation, and they have big aspiration. They want to go win the Pro Series. Where do they start? What's your advice? What do you do? How do you get there?
Well, you start in club matches and get as much experience as you can. Three Gun Nation's doing a great thing with all the other the side matches, all the divisional clubs and all that stuff. So get tied up in that and then get themselves out to a qualifier. Don't wait till you think you're good enough. Just go out there and see where you place, and then you can get a lot of match experience, a lot of tips from all the other shooters, and that will advance the learning curve greatly versus waiting till you think you're ready. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Where you figure out what you've got to practice more.
And that's where you get the best help.
Right.
Excellent.
So, this is Tess, and Tess is the newest addition to Team Armalite. Yes, I am. One more, there's Walsh, but he's already gone to bed, right? Yes.
Something like that.
He's pretty tired. Tess, you're the head of marketing?
Yes, Director of Marketing for Armalite. We would like to thank all of you for tuning in this evening, and we will be giving away one bag of Armalite swag to one lucky person this evening. Liz Marie, I guess, will give us the name. So tune in and find out more about that.
I know who it's going to be. It's going to be the guy with 2 thumbs.
Right. Thank you so much, guys, and look forward to announcing tomorrow night who the winner is of the swag bag and the match. Great.
Thanks for having us on, and keep your eyes tuned on the new Armalite. Got a lot of great things coming in 2015.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean that.
We're gonna wrap it up, Anthony.
Yeah, we can wrap it up. I mean, that was excellent, man. This was a really good time.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Rockcastle. This is Nick, Double Star.
Nick Stanton.
Nick's gonna talk about this amazing rifle in his hand just because it happens to be in his hand.
That's right. So, Lisa Marie also was one of the first people ever to have the DSC 3G in Girly Girly Purple.
Oh my God, that would be perfect for Swell.
Barney purple,
Not Barney Purple.
the beautiful Ace SoCon stock.
That's right. We got SoCon stock, Samson handguard, 18-inch barrel. Got our big bad, the new bullseye muzzle brake. If you don't have one of these, you're probably in second place. 18-inch fluted barrel. Stainless, nitride coated by H&M. What kind of trigger you running here?
A
A Geisley trigger, of course. And most of the rest of it's just mil-spec stuff. So.
Except for the beautiful Vortex scope.
Oh yeah, Vortex. What do you got? 1-6 PST, RST, Viper. What are you running here?
Razor.
Razor HD. Sorry, I don't have one of those. They don't sponsor me.
Wait a minute. I thought you had one coming. You
Well,
just haven't put it on your calendar.
Well, yeah, I haven't got a chance to play with Ruben. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
That's right.
I haven't had time.
So the reason why we're ending the show tonight with Nick is one of the biggest, with Double Star, one of the biggest supporters of Three Gun, along with Brownell's and Armalite and all the other companies. But Nick is a big supporter of us ladies in this industry in Three Gun, and he's also a sponsor of this match. And what are you giving away for the show tonight?
Well, I heard you needed something, so one of the most popular things we make is our ARFX skeleton stock. Now, what's on this is the SOCOM. This is a little heavy for a lot of people. Lisa Marie said she wanted a heavy stock. We won't get into why. But I said, all right. Then she said she needed something for you guys. So what I'm going to do is give you guys an ARFX skeleton stock. If you need something, I'll tell you what, you're running an A2, you're running a collapsible stock, you want to get into Three Gun, that skeleton stock's where it's at. That's what I run. If you watch Three Gun at all, they're all over the place. There's a good reason for that.
Nick, are you shooting the match?
Absolutely. Like a boss.
What division? Amateur
Oh,
or pro?
I'm amateur. I can't compete with girls like you. This actually marks 1 year. I've done this now for 1 year. So I said I'll do amateur for 1 full year, and then maybe I'll shoot pro next year.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
It's tough.
I keep getting a PM from a
So
shooter that wanted to
how are
jump
your
in there.
stages today?
Pretty good. Started off strong, and kind of went downhill from there, but that's okay.
Do we have a question?
He said that he keeps getting a PM from a shooter that wants to jump in here.
All
Oh,
right.
tell them to come on.
Come on.
Tell them that they have to just come up here behind us.
Who is that? Who's that?
It's Matt Holmes.
Boom, 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 boom.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
Biggest supporters of the show itself. Brand CLB is one of the biggest supporters of the show.
Teammates with Anthony, of course.
Brand CLB.
Unfortunately, Anthony couldn't make it down here. I was going to shoot on the squad with him at the New England Regional IDPA last week. He couldn't make that either, so.
Anthony is new to 3-gun, and he is looking for some equipment. He runs this show. He runs Shooter's Mindset, and he promotes it. He's sponsored by Brand CLB, and he was just talking to me the other day about helping him get some sponsors to help promote 3-gun on this new show. Maybe we might know somebody who could connect him, Matt.
Just might.
And Schwell wants a purple rifle.
Oh, who wants a purple rifle?
Schwell.
Schwell wants a purple rifle.
Schwell?
And Ansel wants a purple.
You got him wear a purple shirt, though.
That's right.
Schwell wants a purple shirt.
Hey, Matt was one of our clients today of Center Mass of doing the drone footage.
I was. It was
Tell me
awesome.
about how much fun that was.
It was great. Well, I don't know. From your point of view, it's probably even more fun. What a good gig that is. Following around with the drone, that was fantastic. I can't wait to see the footage. I'm sure that was cool. It was a blast. I'm glad that you're offering that service. It's unique. It's very cool. I just wish my performance was more drone worthy.
Yeah, but that's the good thing about video editing. We will make it look like pro runs.
Perfect. Cut out all the bad parts and just keep all the good parts.
Yeah, Matt was a good sport about it. It's sometimes it gets distracting having a drone follow you around everywhere, but
not so
it was a
bad.
good sport.
Not so bad. We had a good time with it, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow as well. Absolutely.
Have Matt tell us a little bit about that chamber view.
Oh, I got you.
Tell me about the chamber view.
I want to tell you about chamber view. Okay. I'm going to tell you about chamber views as well. Now, my rifle one is another
I've recently seen a YouTube video about chamber view.
Absolutely.
This is some cool stuff.
What it is here is a empty chamber indicator. This one is not for ARs. This is the shotgun model.
Oh.
I know. I don't have my AR in my pocket. It's a semi-universal design. It fills the entire ejection port area, sealing out all sorts of dirt and debris. So when the guns are racked up and we're waiting in between stages and the wind's blowing,
Dust is not filling it.
the dust does not fill the action of the gun. It's very visible. The motto of the company is "See safety fast." You can see these things from quite a distance away. Know that the gun's safe. The bolt's locked to the rear. It can't chamber around with the unit installed. They've been working out great. I got a bunch of guys on my squad running, a bunch of guys back home trying to get the word out there what a great product it is. It's local in New Hampshire where I'm from. We have 3 models: the shotgun, the rifle, and one for pistol. Appropriate for 3-gun matches, right? I use them all the time on the stages, during transport. They're just a great product. It's 100% silicone. So the gun's hot. You just got it done running a big stage, and you can just pop it right in. You don't have to worry about it melting like some of the cheaper plastic ones. It won't break off inside the chamber or the bore of the gun like some of the plastic ones with a little bit of a probe on them. I've seen them shatter and lodge in the bore. These won't do it. Great product, brand new company. Give them some support. Chamberview.com. Go take a look at it.
Very nice. Yeah, we're definitely gonna take a look at those.
Very cool.
Anthony, do we have any other questions?
No, I think we're good to end this one here. I mean, it was an excellent show, and we have no more live questions rolling in.
She's not.
You say we're good. We don't have any live questions.
Hey, Dustin made it. He made it. He made it just in time.
I'm on there.
You are. Oh, it's Dustin! Oh! In shooting clothes.
I know.
Like,
Incognito.
say hello. How's it going? Say hello to all the shooters. We're sporting our rifle.
Dustin went from being on the show to being at the event.
Tune in, guys. Shooter's Mindset on location. Can't beat that.
Never.
Very nice.
Thank you again.
All right, guys. Thanks. It was an awesome show. Lisa, you did great. Brad, it's awesome. We need to do this again.
Thanks.
It's a wrap.
Yep, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Good night.
You took your